Well, the G20 is a semi-formal group of finance ministers from actually the 19 most important economic countries in the world. The G20 grew out of the G8. The G8 were the US, Britain, France, Japan, major economic players in the international system, and the G8 realized that there were other important players who weren't part of the group, countries like Argentina, Turkey, China. And so the G20 was established as a way of bringing in developing economies that are still big, but haven't been on the world stage quite as long as the original G8. The G20 has a direct and an indirect role in terms of international conflict. The direct role is the focus on financing of terrorist organizations, cleaning up money laundering routes, being able to take apart international terrorist organizations by focusing on the money side of the problem. The indirect role that the G20 plays is simply as a coordination mechanism for the global economy. There's a lot of argument that when countries are having economic problems, they're less stable. Poverty may lead to people being recruited by terrorist organizations, may lead to protests, violent in some cases in countries, may lead to countries basically falling apart. And that's a big problem in terms of international conflict. The stable, growing economic system is really key, or one of the keys, to peace and prosperity in the future. Well, the members of the G20 all agree on a great set of lofty goals. They want to deal with climate change, they want to deal with sustainable development, they want to deal with terrorist financing, they want to get the global economy moving again. Everybody accepts that those are great goals. How you get to those is a matter of some contention. Who is going to pay for retooling factories to not put out so much CO2 or other pollutants? Who is going to pay for getting unemployment down? Which countries are going to loosen fiscal policy or tighten fiscal policy? The policies that the G20 agrees on have real-world implications for government budgets, for unemployment, for inflation in different countries, and it's figuring out which route are you going to take to achieve some of these lofty goals that are a real matter of discussion and debate and contention in some cases.